Hi, I'm Mashira Ramadan from Jerusalem.
Don't push me. Don't push me. Okay, go. Don't push me.
Okay, go.
Hi, this is Amal from Gaza.
Hi, I'm Ala Khayyou from Jerusalem.
Hi, I'm Farah Abu Qasim living in Gaza.
Hi, this is Diana Zir from Ramallah.
I'm going under.
My name is Nagham. I live in Gaza.
أعزائي المستمعين نقدم لكم نشرة الأخبار. I am Yara العملة. I'm living in Ramallah.
I'm asking him to tell me more about the massacre that happened here in 1994.
طبعا في عام 1994 الميلاد في 25 تنين
In February 25 exactly.
15 رمضان سنة 1414 هجري.
أي سنة؟
1414.
1414 Hijri, which is the Islamic way of counting the years.
أثناء صلاة الفجر.
During the dawn prayer, which is the morning prayer.
دخل المستوطن الباروك جولدشتاين. باروك
Goldstein, the settler, came in.
دخل من الباب الرئيسي للمسجد.
Came from the main entrance that we got in from.
وقف في هذا المكان.
And he stood here.
وأطلق النار على المصلين أثناء صلاة الفجر.
And he started shooting at the Palestinians praying.
في هذا المكان
Exactly right here.
استشهد 29 شخص.
29 people died that day.
وجرح أكثر من 200 شخص.
More than 200 Palestinians got injured.
على أثر هذه المجزرة
And based on that,
تم إغلاق الحرم الإبراهيمي
اللي هو هذاك الجزء
كله بالكامل مع هنا.
Oh, and after that day they've actually closed this whole mosque, all of it. Nobody was allowed in.
9 شهور.
Almost 9 months. 9 months it was closed and nobody was allowed into it.
وقامت سلطات الاحتلال بتشكيل لجنة شمجار الإسرائيلية.
And Israelis they've created ايش هي اللجنة هاي؟
شمجار.
لإيش بتعمل؟
الإسرائيلية هذه كانت لتقصي الحقائق.
It's like an investigation group, Shimkar, an Israeli investigation group.
خرجت بتوصيات بتقسيم المسجد إلى قسمين.
And based on that investigation group, they decided to split this mosque into halves. هذا الجزء للفلسطينيين والمسلمين والجزء هذاك للإسرائيليين واليهود. So it was split in half. This part is for Palestinians and Muslim, and the other part that I've showed you ببين هذا الشباك الصغير ببين from the window. I've showed you where the Israeli part is, and of course we're not allowed to go in. هلا بس احكي لي ممكن بس تفرجيني؟
بدنا نمشي معاكم.
وين انت؟
هذا هون أنا شايفة هذا قبر. This is Isaac tomb.
المسجد مقام على المغارة المدفون فيها الأنبياء كله بالكامل.
So the whole mosque is built on the مغارة, the cave. That was buried. مين القبر فيه؟
سيدنا إبراهيم عليه السلام.
Where the cave where Abraham was buried. Sarah his wife.
سيدنا إسحاق.
Isaac.
وزوجته رفقة.
And Isaac's wife رفقة.
وسيدنا يعقوب.
And Jacob as well.
وزوجته لايقة.
لايقة. And Jacob's wife لايقة also was buried here.
سيدنا يوسف عليه السلام.
Also Joseph. Prophet Joseph was إيش هذا الغار الشريف؟
هذا اللي هي هذه فتحة للمغارة فتحة.
Right here is a small hall going down to the actual cave.
في هون إضاءة زيت هون احنا بنضويه.
To the actual cave where all the prophets and their wives are. We see there's candles down there.
هذا كله تقريبا هون. كله سبعة أنبياء كلهم هون.
He's saying that there's 7 prophets, of course, and their wives. He's going to show me where exactly the bullets. There's still much of the bullets that were shot at the Palestinians during the massacre. Here. This is where.
كمان تعالي هون شوي.
انتوا ظبطوا الحجر ظبطوها انتوا.
طبعا.
They've fixed it and they've closed it now. بس
طبعا.
This is where the bullets were shot.
طبعا هذا منبر صلاح الدين الأيوبي.
And this is Salah ad-Din's Manbar.
هذا المنبر طبعا في العالم هذا عمره تقريبا 1000 سنة إلا 30 يعني إلا 30.
It's around 1,000 years old.
هذا نقل صلاح الدين الأيوبي من عسقلان إلى هذا المكان.
So Salah ad-Din moved it from Ascalon to here.
هذا أحد المنابر الثلاث الموجودين في العالم في كمان واحد في المسجد الأقصى وحرق.
It's one of 3 manbars. The other one is in Masjid Aqsa in Jerusalem. That was burned in 1996.
في المسجد الأموي في دمشق.
And the third one is in Umayyad Mosque in Damascus, Syria.
طبعا هذا فيش فيه مسامير نهائيا.
There's no iron in it.
مصنوع من خشب الأبانوس.
It's all out of wood.
طبعا هذا تفاجئ حواجز التقسيم. أحد الحواجز تقسيم في 94.
This is one of the separation that happened between the Islamic part of the mosque and whatever was taken Israelis.
خلف الحاجز مقام مقام سيدنا يوسف عليه السلام.
And behind it is Yusuf tomb or the maqam where وهذول كاميرات مراقبة.
هذه الكاميرات.
And those are Israeli cameras.
المجزرة.
That were put after the massacre to.
مقام سيدنا إبراهيم عليه السلام.
And this is Abraham's maqam. If you see those people, that's the Israelis. Those are Israelis and Jews praying in the other side.
هذا الغرفة الأخيرة موجود فيها مقام سيدنا يعقوب وزوجته ستنا لايقة.
And that's where Jacob's maqam and his wife لايقة. شكرا كثير لك. يعطيك العافية. So this was the Abrahamic Mosque, and now we're going outside back to the Qasabah and the old city.
I'm in Shifa Hospital, and I accompanied Amal with her journey today in the hospital. Amal, she is suffering an inflammation due to her injured in her head. So she is coming to make some examination to figure out the reason of the inflammation. So the doctor now is making an examination for Amal.
تصوروا الأشعة هذه تعال. عمل إيش؟
So she now Amal, she has to make an extra examination because the doctor asked for that to see the exact situation of Amal. So she wants to make X-ray photo. كيف أمل
صوبت في الخارج.
كيف؟ شو صار معها؟
يعني كان مطخ أبوها وأخوها من الضرب يعني قدام عينيها وحرقوا غرفة النوم واليهود بعدين طلعونا من الضرب.
So I'm asking Zinat, how did Amal injured? So she told me she had been injured during the war in Gaza in 2009 when the Israeli soldiers stormed their home and they killed her father in front of her eyes and shooting also her brother in front of her eyes. After that, the Israeli asked them to get out from the home and they burned the house and some rooms of the house. بعدين بعد ما قالوا لكم اطلعوا برا
بدنا نروح على الجامع أنا شو نقعد فيه يقول يعني إنه هو الآمن.
So they were looking for a mosque to enter it to be safe inside the mosque.
بدنا نروح على دار عمها. كانت مطعم واقفة ساعتها على الباب لحد ما شافتنا بتقول تعالوا عنا يا محمود تعالي انت والأولاد. اليهود برضه منعونا لكن بنتي لحد ما سمعت كلمة مطعمها اطمأنت وشردت دغري بدي اروح اجيبها اليهود منعونا.
So while they are looking for a place to be safe for them, her relative asked Zinat and their family to go to her house to be safe inside the home. So Amal, when she heard her calling them to go to her home, so she immediately go to their relative's home, but the Israeli soldier prevent Zinat to go with her child Amal. So Amal go alone to their relative's house. يعني هلا انت رحتي على مكان وأمل صارت في مكان ثاني. So they separated. Amal stay in her relatives in her uncle's home and Zinat to another home. بعدين شو صار مع أمل؟
قعدت في اللحظة دي احنا رحنا على دار ماجد انا واولادي وامل ضلت عند دار عمها فجمعوهم كلهم في دار واحدة دار عمها. وين اخذوهم؟ عند دار وائل. اليهود امنهم كلهم في دار وائل.
So they gathered all of them in one house. بعدين اليهود قصفوا البيت. So after the Israeli soldier asked them to gather in one place, in one house. After that, they bombed the whole building where Amal is. So now Amal, she is going to make the X-ray examination.
Yeah.
عادة بيصير معك؟
عينيا بيوجعوني وهذا عظم عينيا بيوجعني وراسي بيوجعني بحس في الشظايا بيصيروا يلفوا.
So I'm asking Amal what she feels exactly. So she told me that she feels in pain in her eyes and also inside her head, exactly in this place. She is saying I'm feeling like there is something inside my head which is moving. طب لما يتحركوا هذول جوات راسك كيف بتصيري؟ كيف بتحسي؟
بصير راسي يوجعني.
So she feels in headache. لما تلعبي ايش بصير معك؟
بصير راسي يوجعني بعرفش ألعب لما.
So when Amal start to play, she feel pain in her head and her eyes. So she stopped to play because of the pain which she feel. وإيش كمان بيصير معك غير هيك مع الشوب؟
بصير بنزل دمي.
So because we are now in the summer, so because there are hot weather, sometimes Amal start bleeding from her nose. طب انت كيف حاسة في دراستك؟ ايش بتعملي في المدرسة؟ يعني في المدرسة بتكوني منيحة ولا في شغلات بتضيع عليك بتقدريش تستوعبيها عشان بصير راسك يجعك وهيك؟ انت كنتي شاطرة قبل هيك وتأثر عليكي هذا الاشي هلقيت ولا كيف؟
كنت أجيب في الشهادة ممتاز.
كنت تجيبي ممتاز وهلقيت. So I'm asking Amal about your study and how is she study?
بتقول دايما سرحانة وبتجاوبش معاه.
So she said that before I used to bring excellence in my certifications, but now actually I'm not bringing good marks because she can't concentrate in her studies, and her mother said that her teacher told her that Amal usually she is not with us and she is not concentrating in her study, and that is affected on her school and her marks. So I think now the X-ray examination is ready. So as we see here, there is one shrapnel which is appear here, near of her eyes of Amal. So now we will take the X-ray examination. The doctor which is supposed to make anti-C for Amal. So So can you just tell us about the situation of Amal?
هذه أمل explosive injury قلت in the right temporal area. Metallic shrapnel sitting in the base of the skull on right side. Now the patient complaining of headache, localizing pain, vertigo, patient fully conscious oriented, motor power is 5, no convulsion, but she is complaining from headache. I want to do follow-up CT to exclude the surgical intervention.
هذه واحدة منهم So this is one of the shrapnels inside Amal's head. So this is one of the shrapnels is clear because it's big one. So it's clear in the photo here. And there is another one. It's small. كمان واحدة هدول. So as we see the numbers of shrapnels inside Amal's head. And doctors say that it will be too risky in Amal's life if they remove the shrapnels from her head, because they are near of her brain and that will affect it on her brain. So the doctor said that there is a space in brain. شو هذا بيكون؟
لكن مش حالتي يا دكتور في شيء.
Fraction. There is a fraction inside her head here due to the injuries. As you see, the fraction. زينات شو أنت بتعيطي شايفاك إيش حاسة هلا؟ ليش أنت متضايقة عليها إنه قصدك إنها صغيرة
ليش على صغيرة أو هي تعبت وجهها ولا تعبت.
So Zinat, she is sorry about her daughter Amal. She said she is still young and she can't afford the pain which she feels.
بشوفها بتتعذب بتتألم جدا يعني بتطلع شيء شديد يعني أجيب من الوجع اللي فيه.
So when she see Amal feeling pain and suffering from the pain, she also feel the pain because she can't remove this pain from Amal.
إيش ابتسام على وجهها هي أسان.
She is depressed. She is not smiling.
يا طفلة زي هنا بتعرف شيء بضحك دائما.
شو نفسك يا أمل؟ بإيش نفسك يا أمل؟
والله يشفي.
شو نفسك؟
الله يشفيني وما توجعش من الشرزايا.
So Amal hopes to not be pain more from the effect of the shrapnels inside her head and to be in good health.
صغار الحزن في قلبها، الابتسامة بطلت تعرفها، الضحك بطلت تعرفها، دائما كئيبة، دائما عصبية مع اخوتها الصغير والله العظيم بتتحمل. يعني طفلة عمرها سنة و4 شهور امبارح شفتيها.
Amal always feel nervous, always in her home can't acting in normal way. She is thinking always, all the time she is thinking.
وما بتكون نايمة بتحلم أحلام أنا مزعجة.
And she had
بقول أكيد بتتذكر يعني كانت بين الجثث والطيبين.
She had nightmares. شو بتتذكري يا أمل؟ إيش بتتذكري؟ قولي لي لما تيجي بحلم براسك الكابوس هذا إيش الصورة اللي بتشوفيها؟
بشوف لما كنت بين الميتين ولما استشهد أبويا أخويا قدامي.
So I'm asking about the nightmares which Amal had. So she told me I saw in my nightmares how I was between the corpse of people who are dead inside her while she was under the rubble for 3 days, and she remembered how the soldier killed her father in front of her eyes. كيف حسيتي لما شفتي اليهود هما بموتوا أبوك قدامك؟ كيف حسيتي وقتها؟
بحزن صرت أعيط وأصرخ.
So I'm asking her how did she feel when she saw her father dying in front of her eye, was dying in front of her eyes. So she said I start to scream and start to cry, and I didn't believe that my father I will lose him, and I was afraid.
أول ما صرت أتكلم في المستشفى تاعت الشباب طلبت مني والله العظيم إيش تقول لي بدي أبوي.
So after
إيش بدك من أبوك؟ بدك تقول لي بدي إياه بكلمة. بقولها عملت لأنه عندي أخوتها في الدار. إجا عمها صدفة عرفها لو بقولها أنا أبوها بتقول لها أنت مش أبوي وهي مش شايفاه بس الصوت هي كانت لحظتها مظلومة ما كانتش تشوف شيء
ما كانت تشوف.
تشوف.
So after 3 days under the rubble they took Amal to the hospital. So the first thing Amal asked from her mother is to see her father, and Zinat told her why you want your father. So she told her because I want to tell him a word. So her uncle come to her and tell her I'm your father, but in that time Amal didn't see because the trauma affected on her that she didn't see for a little time. So in that time when her uncle come to her and tell her I'm your father, so she told him no, you are not my father, because she recognized that from his voice.
بدي أشوف اشتقت له.
She missed him. because Amal missed her father and she wants to see him. قد هلا بتتذكري بابا؟ كيف تتذكري؟
إنه كان قدامي، كان يجيب لي طلبات أدوره.
طب هلا بتتذكري بابا لما كان يلعب معاكي ولا بتتذكريه وهو لما بده يهض اخوه واقع على الارض الدم نازل منه؟ كيف بتتذكري؟
بتذكر لما كان يدرسني، كان يلعبنا أنا وأخواتي، لما استشهد قدامي صرت أعيط وأصرخ.
So she keep remember her father because he used to play with her, he used to teach her, he used to be with her in all of her times, and also she remember him while he is bleeding and after the Israeli shooting him. إيش نفسك هلا لو قال لك حدا إجاكي بالعصا السحرية، جاتك الجنية وقالت لك إيش بتتمني يا أمل، شو بتقولي لها؟
كيف؟
يعني بتعرفي الساحرة اللي بتيجي بالقصة، شو لو اجت قالت لك معايا عصايا اطلبي واتمني، ايش بتطلبي؟ قالت لك حاعمل هيك بالعصاية حجيب لك اللي بدك اياه، ايش بدك تطلبي منها؟
بدي اقول لها ليش هيك اليهود قتلوا ابويا واخويا قدامي.
So I'm asking her if the fairy come to you and ask you what you want and what is your dream. So she told me I will ask her why did the soldier kill my father. So as we see how Amal live her life, she is living it inside hospitals and also with her pain. We will wait until Amal take her reports, the TC reports, and I don't know what the next step for Amal after she recognized how much of shrapnels inside her head and the affected of that shrapnels. I think unfortunately there is no treatment for that shrapnels inside her head. So we will keep waiting until the report issued, and I think we finished with you today.